Hi, Sue Matsuki with yet another Sue's Views. Today I want to talk a little bit about pressing your vocals. I've been going to a lot of shows as of late where people feel like they just have to sing big notes and spew things until blood spurts out of their ears, and I'm not getting it. It's a different wave of cabaret where the concept seems to be that bigger is better, and it's not the school that I'm from. I'm from emotional connection school of singing to someone versus at someone. So big singing is amazing. I wish I did it more. I wish I could do it more. I love a good belt singer. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about big notes at nauseum just for the sake of big notes and with no real purpose to them. Doesn't make any sense to me. Now, what happens sometimes is that people will press their vocals, and a lot of times you'll find this happens when someone's monitor is not working well, or they don't ask for them to have more up in their monitor, and they can't really hear themselves in relation to the music behind them and the band, especially if they have a band. There's a lot more noise behind them. So they can't get a sense of balance of whether or not their voice is equal to the music that's on stage with them. This is where I find a lot of people tend to start to press their voice. And this has nothing to do with being a belter or singing big notes. This is just pressing and trying to sing louder, which goes into your throat, which does not sound good, and we know what's going on. It means you can't hear yourself and you're singing louder so that you can hear yourself. There's two issues with this. One, ask for what you need in your sound check and your tech rehearsal. Make sure you do one of the biggest numbers in your repertoire to make sure all the noise is there and that you can still hear yourself and that the band can hear you. The other thing too is you have to trust your tech person. There's so many people I know that the first thing I say to them when they go to do cast party at Birdland is don't press your vocals. You're not going to be able to hear yourself. There's not a great monitor there. I don't know why Birdland doesn't have a great vocal monitor, but for whatever reason, we never really can hear ourselves on stage, and there's three musicians behind you. But their tech people are stellar, so every single time I've been on stage, I have my friend out front, and they're like, it's fine, you're fine, just sing, just sing. So I make myself sing the way I normally sing without pressing, even though I can't really hear myself, because I'm being told that that person in the booth has my back, that they're covering me. So it's our own bad instinct to start pressing our vocals if we don't think we're being heard. And that's when bad things happen. That's when pitch issues happen. That's when, you can't sustain a note for as long because you put too much energy into trying to get to the note or whatever. So just be wary of that, and make sure that you get what you need prior to stepping on stage and actually doing your show, and that you can hear what's going on, and that you have somebody with ears in the audience. Usually those of us have our director there, and they will listen and tell us while we're on stage if the balance is good. I've done it many times for my friends. I've gone in early during their sound check and just kind of listened to make sure that I could hear everybody. Sometimes when there's duets, one person will have a bigger voice than the other person, and that's something that the tech person needs to know about. Hey, my voice is a little bit less strong than the person I'm singing with. Make sure that their mic is appropriate for their level and mine is appropriate for my level so that we're balanced. And again, trusting these wonderful, very talented tech people that we have in all the clubs to do their jobs, but they can't do their jobs unless they know what your concerns are. Okay? Just talk to them. Let them know what you need. All right? Till next time, have a great day. Ciao.